Are there any audience questions? Do not fear. Right there, yeah?
Feel It in My Bones video was amazing.
Thanks.
And how was that shooting that video, or was it big?
It was good. It was really fun. I kind of was really nervous to go there and do it. We flew to Montreal, I guess, in the fall to do it. And the video for Feel It in My Bones, the song, if you don't know what it is a song we wrote with Tiesto, who's this like DJ, and he did a collaborative record, so he wrote songs with all sorts of, you know, indie artists, rock artists, and pop artists. And he had remixed Back in Your Head last year for us, and we met him at Bonnaroo, this big festival down in the south, and we performed with him, and it was incredible because it was so different than being in an indie rock band. It was like we were standing in front of 20,000 ravers, and everybody was losing their minds in the middle of the, you know, this park at 2 in the morning, and we were just up there, and I was like, right there! Like we got up there, and the lights came on, everybody was running and screaming, and I was like, this is not like being Tegan and Sara at all. And anyway, so when he asked us to write with him, we were totally into it. So we wrote Feel It in My Bones, and then he's out on this huge world tour right now, and he needed visuals for the song. So we were just supposed to be recording visuals for the song, so it wasn't shot, like, there was no concept. So I was really nervous when I saw the video for the first time because I didn't know what to expect, and I'm still adjusting to it. Like the part where I go into the like, take a breath, that part, and all the wow, wow, it's like, and like I turned into molecules. It was a little weird. I was like, so I don't do drugs, so, but if I did, I think that would be an awesome video. So,
and then one more question.
I've seen you do a DJ set a few years ago. Would you come and do one here?
No. No, the truthful answer is that the DJ set that I did in San Francisco was my first DJ set, and I only did it because the girl that asked me, I liked her. And she worked for Thrasher magazine, which was this like cool magazine that I really wanted to associate myself with. And I did a very poor job. And then I did a second DJ set in New York, and it was even worse because I was only supposed to do it for half an hour, and the DJ that I hired to do the rest of the night got drunk and disappeared. So I was like up there being like, and the next song is can't play Bruce Springsteen, can't play Fleetwood Mac, what can I play now? Like it was embarrassing and horrible, so I retired. So, but thanks for asking. I'm glad it wasn't shameful for you to just have to watch me.
We're gonna end on a happy memory. One more question.
Yeah.
Hi. That was my daughter. Oh, we are huge fans. My mom's here too.
That's you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why are you not sitting together? You just ran into each other here. You're like, oh my God, you're here too.
No, we tried hard to get the tickets. And
That's so awesome.
Thankfully did. But
cool.
My question is, I'm losing my voice. So, with Walking with Ghosts video, we've had all kinds of discussions with my mom, my brother, my daughter, of what that is about, the video.
Yeah, I don't know. I had when we finished making So Jealous, I went back to Montreal and I went to the dentist, and I had to have all my wisdom teeth removed, and I didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't want to ask my parents for money, so I decided to get my wisdom teeth out without, you know, when they put you under or whatever. So I just did it with like, where they just give you like local anesthetic so that it numbs it out. And
Oh, you're brave.
well, I don't even know if I was brave. Everyone just was like, the dentist was super chill with me about it. Like he was like, it's not. I mean, you're not gonna feel anything. It's just, it's more pleasant if you go under. But it was like, it was the difference between like $800 and I remember like $2,400. And I was like, I can afford $800. So I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. And it was deeply, deeply traumatizing, and I spent months coping with.
Sarah called me like, I was getting mine done a week later, and she called me like, she was like, get put under. Ask mom for money, don't do it. I fully intended on doing it. I was like, hell yeah.
It was horrifying on so many levels.
She can't, what's the record you can't listen to?
I can't listen to U2 Act on Baby because the dentist told me I could bring a I could bring a Discman. This was in 2004, and it was so violent because my teeth were impacted, so they had to like crack them and pull them out, and like it was so violent that the headphones fell off my head, but I could still hear the album. But I was like, the headphones fell backwards off the thing. And they were like putting the bloody tools like on my breast.
Oh my God.
Like flopping them down while they're doing that. Like I was just like, wake up. My experience is totally different. They just put me under. I woke up. I was apparently flirting with the dentist. I don't remember, the doctor. And then I flew home. I'm a baby. I flew home and stayed at my mom's house, and I enjoyed it quite. It was like I was in a third world country. Yeah. It was so traumatizing, and I was like, I was like healed up in a week. I was so stressed out and so tense that I bruised all the way down to my belly button. I looked like I had been run over by a car. It was. I mean, I can't even tell you, like, I was...
What does that have to do with the video?
I'm gonna get to that. About a week after it happened, I was in bed, and at the time I was still dating Emmy, who's our art director and still continues to work with us. But at the time we were still in a relationship, and I woke up and the swelling had gone down enough that I wasn't wearing this bandana over my face anymore because I was ashamed. And I looked at her and I said, I'm not going to ever be the same. I don't feel like I'm the same person. I went through, you just can't know how troubling that 7.5 minutes was. And it was so insane. And the whole time that I was having my teeth removed, it was one of these dentist offices where it was just partial walls, so I could hear Emmy talking on the cell phone to my mom. And she was like, she's fine, she just went in, she'll just be out in a second, and it's like, you two act tongue baby on the floor, and the tools and the teeth, and I just was like it was insane. Anyways, Emmy was like, we were always collaborating and doing art and whatever, and she was like, I think that to get through it, you should like do an art project or something, or talk about like what you went through or whatever, like, and I seriously wrote a video treatment. I mean, I was on painkillers. I suffered emotional trauma unlike anything I'd ever felt before. And then I wrote that treatment, and then I approached a friend that was really bizarre and does comic books and really strange things and whatever, and he sort of took my ideas. And it's just, I mean, the video is supposed to be, I guess, about, you know, I guess like the hospital gurney scene and all that stuff. I mean, it's sort of like the disorientation of dental surgery when you're too poor to pay to go on. I suppose is kind of the underlying concept.
I was a lab rat too.
You were a lab rat as well?
Yeah.
Harsh.
I got it done by the university, and they were students.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you people? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it is. The students safe for it.
Tegan's like, I'd do it again.
Hey, back in the olden days, this is what, you know, what my grandpa said to me. Back in the olden days, you wouldn't have even had freezing, so.
Oh,
So that was what he said.
Yeah. Thank you.
He would have just bit down on a stick or something later. So, but anyways, sorry that went on really, really long. Basically, I don't remember what the video's about.
Basically under the influence of every emotion and pain possible.
Basically, yeah. I was tapping into like my other people, like, you know, like generations behind me. Like I was just like, you know, like spiritually, I mean, I was tapping back into it. The video was really weird to shoot as well because the song had yet to break on radio. I mean, arguably it's like one of our most popular songs because it got radio play all over North America, but when we did the video, it hadn't yet broken, so we didn't have a huge budget for the video, but it was still a big deal, and Sarah flew in for the video, and when she landed, she'd broken out in hives all over her face, and she was like, the stress of having to relive the gurney and all that shit. I actually had an allergic reaction to suntan lotion. Yeah. It's not emotional. I think it was emotional. And I had gone, like I gave Sarah was like needed to like lay out or whatever, so I went for a walk and sat at the beach for a couple hours and came back and had like a full-on sunburn. So it was like the two of us were just a mess. And, you know, look at it, and our faces look so weird. It's like we're hardly moving at all. Like, anyway, so. Yeah.
I love the video.
Yeah, great, thank you.
Alright, so that's the Q&A. We actually still have the autographs. Do not leave because you don't want to miss this opportunity. We're going to actually send everyone back into the store for just a few moments, just to hang out, just chill out. We're going to set up the autograph session. Make sure you have the other half of that ticket because that is the only way you're going to get back in. And we'll see you in a few.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.